come out every week, week in and week out, no matter what the season or the time, until the Lord said for us not to come out in season and out of season. And we're out here in the rain today, that we may wake up the elect of Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
We'll start first by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of it, and great millstone. Greetings and salutations to the brothers that do the work with sincerity and in truth. Shalom. And we're out here another week, and yes, it is raining out here, so there's no excuse for those that don't come out in the rain.
That's right.
We are prophesying to the wind more than likely today, or to the heathen today for the most part, but Lord willing, there'll be some elect mingled amongst them that'll come in and wake up. But Jake today is like the heathen anyway.
Yep.
Jake worships and follows what all the heathen follow anyway nowadays.
Yep.
So we just got to come out here, and Lord willing, the Most High will wake up the spirit of the elect, and they'll wake up to who they really are, to the true nationalities, which are the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel that were once lost, but now we know who they are.
That's right.
That's written in the Bible, which consists of you Negroes, which are the tribe of Judah, you West Indians, which is the tribe of Benjamin, Levi, which is the Haitians, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, which is the Dominicans, Guatemalans, the Panamanians, the Puerto Ricans, the Manasseh, which is the Cubans. I don't know if we get all of that. The Panamanians, the Cubans, the North American Indians, which is Gad, the Seminole Indians, which is Reuben, Naphtali, which is from Argentina to Chile, Asher, which is from Colombia to Uruguay, and the so-called Mexican, which is Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel, as it's written in the Bible. That means you are a special and better people than everybody else on the whole face of the planet. So why are you, as a people, following the other nations? Why are you taking on the customs of the heathens? That's not what the Most High said to do. Whether it be Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these pagan holidays, you know that they're pagan by now because of the information superhighway. You know those things are pagan, so why are you following the pagans? You're not pagan. Why do you make excuses to do with the heat? Matter of fact, first, bro, if you don't mind, get Jeremiah 10, 1 for me. Just 10, like 10 and 2, I think. You know first we'll go into that. You follow the heathen to do all that they do. When you're better than that, you should know what these signs and what these scriptures mean, because they're written for you. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
He's speaking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians all the way down to the so-called Mexicans. That's who the Bible's talking to. This book is written for you people and nobody else. It's for now. Don't get me wrong. There's people that's out there that's of Israel that look like the other nations. It's for you also. But if you're not of the fatherland of those said people that we're talking about, it doesn't pertain to you.
Right.
The way you know is your spirit will wake you up and let you know if it's for you. If not, the heathens, they have nothing. They don't like this. It don't coincide with their spirit. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Don't do what these heathens do. Don't follow their customs. Don't take on their idols. You ain't supposed to be taking on an idol anyway. But don't do what the heathens do. But when you look at the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, what are they doing? Taking on the ways of the heathen. That's exactly what they do. You Negroes follow whatever the hell, just whatever seems fun and full of folly, you do that. The Hispanics, you take on everything the white men tell you to take on. And try to keep it as your tradition. Yeah, because he came over here and he whipped your natural Hebrew Israelite traditions out of you. And ordinances out of you. And now you've been following his for so long, you think that's tradition. And you're slowly taking to come away from those wicked traditions to come to this new accepted wicked tradition that you know are wicked nowadays. As well as the Native Americans who should have the stories to tell about the so-called white man and the heathens that came over here that took you over, right? But you don't. You're some of the first people that'll be buddy with the so-called white man and following the ways of the so-called white man. But this ain't 1800, 1700, 1600 no more. This is 2015 now. It's time to wake up. Our power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua through his son, who is called Yahushua, is here to wake us up and let us know that he got our back if you of the elect.
That's
Now
right.
we don't have to follow the ways of these heathen no more. The ways are out there.
That's right.
Go on, bro.
It says, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Like the blood moons that seem to pop up every month or so, every few months at the latest. The different signs of things in the sky, such as not only the moons, but UFO sightings, which we know those are the chariots of the Most High. You know, there's missile, little testing stuff going on, the different cloud covers and stuff like that going on. Be not dismayed at those signs. Don't be dismayed at the color of the sky nowadays because you've never seen a green sky or a green cloud in the sky. These are signs of that. Go ahead, bro.
That's how Islam came about, man. Basically, they worship they worship the moon.
Yep.
That's basically what Islam is about, moon worship. And they name it Allah, which really, it goes back further, man. The original name of that God, before the Arabs took it on as a monotheistic God, it was a polytheistic deity that was worshipped by the fucking Hamites, man. That went and right, and poly means many, and mono means one.
And theos means is Greek for God.
Exactly. So the Hamites, they will worship the signs of heaven 360 days a year, man. And that moon god that they worship now, in Islam, it goes back to Hubal. That was the name of that deity that they were worshiping, man. Which all stems back from the heathens being dismayed at the heavens. So whatever they see that they don't understand, they start to worship it, man. That's for the heathens, though.
Right.
Our power created those things. You know?
Well, it's not even for the heathen, but the Most High didn't care if the heathen took it on. He told us not to take it on.
Yep.
And break this down real quick. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse. I'm gonna start at 2. And I am the Lord thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
You ain't supposed to have no other God before me, man. That's stuff saith Yahweh.
Right.
You know? He says you're not supposed to worship anything but him, man.
Yep. Verse 4 it says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
In the heavens above, what's the likeness of anything in the heavens above? You got the moon, you got the sun,
Which is another
which is another Hamitic custom,
right,
to worship the sun. You know, Egyptian Amun Ra and all that bullshit. That's where that goes back to, right? Go ahead.
It says,
and what no, keep going.
I'm gonna start at the top. It says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
And a graven image is something that's sculptured. It's carved, man, like a statue or something.
Yep.
And a lot of and that's big among the heathens. Whatever they worship, they will create the likeness of it by carving it or making it look like whatever it is that they worship.
Whether it be
Buddha, whoever it may be, it'll be a sculpture, and they bow down before the shit, man.
Yep. Yep.
That's an abomination in the sight of the Lord.
This is the first commandment.
Yep. And our people are fucking guilty of that, man.
Yes, sir.
Issachar got statues of Caesar right in front of their house.
Yep.
Sitting right on the porch, chilling and shit.
Your Christmas tree is another graven image that you bow before and worship. Because you bow down and dig up the presents as brothers bring out about Christmas all the time anyway. But that counts as well.
Yep.
It says, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath,
Yep.
or that is in the water under the earth.
Yep.
So that's on every level. That means nothing.
And Hades was known as the god of the netherworld, man.
Yep.
That's what the damn Greeks was following. The devil, so-called white man. And then it said even what's in the sea, in the sea, in the water, Dagon is an example of that.
Your common day Catholic Pope wears the hat of Dagon, which is the shape of a fish.
Yep.
And we ain't gonna get into the Catholicism and those popes and priests and that molest little children, mostly little boys.
Yep.
You know, you can even go to you want to be a Illuminati, Masonic type Jake out there. In the Bohemian Grove, they worship the owl.
Molech.
The Molech. And there's many, like you said, polytheos, many gods that are out there to worship. But you're not supposed to worship none of them but Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Shah, who you ignorantly call Jesus. That's it. So I'm gonna read it down too. It says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me."
That's right, man. The Lord will get you, man. He will not leave you. He will not leave you an escape route to get away from punishment.
Right.
Whatever you do in this life, when you come back, He gonna get you for it, man.
Right.
If He don't get you for that in that life,
Yep.
you know. And the Most High is jealous, man. Just like you're jealous if your woman is out there creeping around and messing around.
Somebody else.
We supposed to be the brides of the Most High. You know, no pictures, please. Nope.
Please.
Okay, just Jackie.
Yeah, she.
You want to be black and Jewish because light can't suck enough?
And you gonna say that and keep walking, huh? Yeah, you ain't gonna stick around and defend what you just said.
We don't have to steal our culture. We have to just take it back. Because the so-called white Jews took it from us. So we'll take it back.
That was nothing but Satan in the form of the damn white woman.
I can tell she was getting audio when she was standing there.
Yeah, I saw that.
She wanted the audio. I heard her go to, she want to take the video.
Right. She didn't want to stick around though.
If it's not bad enough. Yeah, well, it's ours. That's what we're talking about.
Right. She's a fucking heathen, and that was a sheep devil.
Yep.
You know, this is not for her. And they have no respect. That proves that the so-called white man has no respect for you Drakes, man.
Not even the women respect you.
Not even the women respect you, man. You Jake out there that's dealing with these damn cracker white nasty sluts. They don't give a damn about you, man. If you with them, it's only because they lusting after you, man.
Yep. As soon as you inconvenient, you're gonna get kicked to the curb.
Hell yeah, man.
As soon as your curses start rubbing off on them just a little bit, they're gonna kick you to the curb.
Yeah, man.
After their charity case is over, they to the curb, man. You to the curb.
They don't have no respect for you, man.
So you need to have the right perspective when you deal with these heathens, man. But not following what they did. You ain't supposed to follow the things that they did. That's the first way they get you. Like she wants to say like you know, like oh, is that like being black is not bad enough. You got to take on Jewish too if it's not bad enough. It's ours. We ain't got to take it on. It's ours. You took it from us. You mad because we taking it back?
That's the devil for you. That's what devils do, man.
That's what the devil does.
That's what the devil does, man.
Yeah, we can go back to it.
That was it on Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, now go to read it again. No, go to Jeremiah 10 again.
Back in Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
For they're dismayed at them because they don't have the book of prophecy of the Israelites, which is the King James 1611 version, to tell them what's really going on. They don't have that. They don't have a power, a God that'll tell them directly, that claims them directly, that will show them the things that's going on in the world, and in the heavens, and in beneath, and everywhere else. Show them what's going on and the way to live, the right way to live. They don't have that, which we have, the creator of all. Not just any old power, any old God. We have the creator of heaven and earth and everything else.